Okay, can we start? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So good afternoon, everyone. So we are Group 6 and we are going to present the currency futures trading in India.
Okay.
So to
Who's going to
begin with,
start first? Who is going to start first?
sir, Nitish is presenting.
Okay, Nitish. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Yes. So first, let us understand what are currency derivatives. So currency derivatives are basically a contract between a buyer and a seller so that a fixed quantity of currency can be exchanged on a pre-decided date and rate in the future. So both date and rates are decided.
Okay.
So currency derivatives are mostly used by banks, importers and exporters so that they can hedge and mitigate the risks of the currency.
Okay.
So against any appreciation or depreciation of the currency.
Okay.
Yes. So there are three types of currency derivatives in India: currency futures, currency options, and then currency swaps.
Okay.
So since our topic is currency futures, so I'll briefly explain currency options and currency swaps. Then we will understand currency futures in detail.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yes. So currency options, earlier group also has presented that currency options are the contract which gives the buyer the right but not the obligation.
Okay.
It is not mandatory to buy or sell the underlying currency pairs on expiry.
Okay.
So these are of two types: call option and put option.
Okay.
So when we talk about the call option, so in this case, the contract gives the buyer the right but not the obligation to buy the underlying currency. Whereas
Okay.
in put option, it is the opposite. It gives the right but not the obligation to sell the currency.
Okay.
And whenever we are buying a call or a put, so in this case, we are paying a premium against while buying the same. So in buying a call or a put, our risk is limited, but the premium means, but the reward is unlimited.
Okay.
Whereas if we are selling the call or the put option, so our risk is unlimited, whereas the means profit or the reward is limited in this case.
Okay.
And
When
also while
you are a
selling
writer,
the,
basically, you're saying when you are a
yes,
call
when we
writer
are
or a
the
put
writer.
writer. Yeah.
Yes, yes. When we are the call writer or the put writer, for writing, we require hefty premiums to pay
Yeah.
while buying the call or the put option.
Okay.
Yes. So option strategy against the currency movement. So whenever we are buying a call option, so we are expecting the price of the currency to rise in the future.
Okay.
Suppose, let's say the spot price of the US dollar INR is 78 today. So we are expecting it to go up to 80, 82 level. So we will pay a premium for the same. And it depends on us whether we are going to buy a in the money call or out of the money call. So suppose 78 is the spot price. So we buy a 77.9 or 78.1 in the money call. We are expecting the price of the currency to rise in future. So our premium will get increased and we will be in the profits.
Okay.
So while selling a call option, the price of the currency is expected to fall in the future. While buying a put option, the price of the underlying currency is expected to fall. And while selling a put option, the price of the underlying currency is expected to rise.
Yeah.
So the decision on which the options are being bought or sold is dependent on the premium of that particular strike price.
Absolutely.
Yes. So the second currency derivative is a currency swap. So a currency swap involves the exchange of interest and sometimes of principal in one currency or the other.
Yeah.
So companies who are doing business abroad often use this technique to get more favorable loan rates in the local currency than if they borrow money from their local banks.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I'll just take an example that suppose a company is in USA and its subsidiary is in India.
Yeah.
So the interest rate in US is 6%, whereas in India it is 14%.
Okay.
The requirement of the loan for this company is, let's say, $1 million, which is equivalent to close to 8 crores in India, if I take 80 exchange rate. And there is a second company in India whose subsidiary is in America.
Yeah.
So Indian companies want to raise the money, want some funds. So the interest rate in India is, as we know, 14%, but its subsidiary in US can get it at 6%.
Yeah.
So rather than buying from their own country, these two companies will enter into a contract. So what it will do, they will take the loans on the other's behalf.
Yeah.
Suppose,
Absolutely.
let's say, yes. Suppose
Yeah, I have
in
understood,
USA,
Nitish. Yeah, very good.
yes.
Yeah, but you're taking absolutely a right example for explaining currency swaps. Okay.
Yes.
So these two
So next,
yeah. Okay. Go ahead, please.
yes. So next, currency futures. So how it got evolved in India. So first, currency futures trading in India was started on 29th August 2008 on NSE. Then followed by it was in 2010 BSE and then MCX also with some controls.
Okay.
Then, but till the launch of this currency futures trading on NSE platform, it was taking place over the counter and was unorganized. So OTC platforms are there, which are unorganized. So people goes there, brokers are there. So they do trading in that way.
Okay.
So these currency futures are mainly used as a risk management tool by importers and exporters.
Good.
So currency futures contract allows investors to buy and sell underlying currency at a predetermined price on a future date. So this act of hedging a currency risk against price fluctuations in the currency market will get mitigated by entering into a futures contract, which is called as currency futures.
Okay.
So sometimes we refer it to as a future contracts, foreign exchange futures, or FX futures in short.
Good.
So in currency futures, if I talk about the market, there are three types of traders in the market. One is hedgers, speculators, and arbitrators.
Yeah.
Currency futures, as I explained earlier, is mainly used as a hedging instrument by banks, importers, and exporters. And whatever foreign exchange deals will be done, it will always be done in the currency pairs.
Okay.
Yes. So in currency derivative segments, currently 4 INR pairs are available for trading. So USD INR, Euro INR, GBP INR, and Japanese Yen INR.
Okay, Nitesh,
So
are you going? You're going
yes,
to present for everyone. I mean, you're only going to present, or anybody else is going to present after you in the same group?
Sir, I'll complete this throughout. Then we will take the questions.
Okay, no
Yes.
issues.
I think, sir, we decided to save time because only 15 minutes per group.
Absolutely. I'm okay with it. Don't worry.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
So in case of a currency pair, sir, the left-hand side US dollar is known as the base currency, and INR on the right-hand side is known as the quote currency.
Okay.
So at an exchange, base currency is traded for quote currency.
Okay.
Yes. So if I talk about the contract size or the lot size in these pairs, so in case of US dollar INR, Euro INR, and GBP INR, the contract or lot size is of 1,000 numbers. Whereas in case of Japanese Yen INR, it is of 1 lakh yens.
Okay.
Yes. So further, we are going to cover this common terms which are used in currency trading, so that we can, when we are going to take certain examples, we'll understand them in details.
Okay.
So what is an exchange rate? So it is a price at which the buyer or seller decides to exchange certain units of the underlying currency.
Okay.
Yes. So spot price is the value of a currency offered or expected whenever the delivery or the settlement is going to be happen. Because whatever trades we are going to take in the future, settlement will always be in cash.
Okay.
Yes. So for example, in the case of US dollar INR, so spot value is taken as T+2.
Okay.
Settlement takes place 2 days before the final expiry.
Yeah.
So futures price, so it is a price at which the currency futures contract trades in the future market. Then contract cycle, it is a currency future contract on SEBI, recognized exchanges, NSE, BSE, MCX, which have a monthly expiry. So generally in currency, the expiry takes place on the last Friday of the month.
Okay.
Yes. So hence these exchanges can have 12 contracts outstanding at any given point of time for 1 year. So 1 year forward booking we can do on these futures platform. Suppose today we are at November, so October 23 contract is also available for trading.
Okay.
So final settlement date, it is the last business day of the contract cycle when it is going to be expired. So expiry date is the last working day on which the final trade has to take place in the specified contract cycle period. Since for USD INR trades, it needs settlement for 2 days. So the expiry date for such contracts is 2 working days before the final settlement date. Because generally it takes some time because the settlement has to happen in cash also. So it starts 2 days before.
Okay.
Yes. So then initial margin. So the margin we pay, the margin amount we pay to buy that underlying currency is known as the initial margin.
Okay.
So investors have to deposit a certain amount with the broker before the initiation of any trade.
Okay.
So mark to market. So in the futures market, at the end of each trading day, the margin amount is getting adjusted. Suppose we bought USD INR at 80 rupees. We have paid certain margins, let's say of X percentage. And it has, we have bought this futures contract, it has come down. So further we have to pay some margin to maintain that.
Sure.
So that is called as mark-to-market settlement.
Yeah.
Yes. So as seen in this, so currency futures contract up to 27th October 23 is are there. So this is 4th November spot price of 82.3 USD INR. So you can see that there are weekly contracts up to December month.
Okay.
Yes. So in USD INR, to make the futures more liquid, to bring more liquidity into the system, NSE has also launched weekly currency futures also.
Okay, okay. So do you have this trading account? Have you subscribed to this trading account?
Yes.
Okay. That's why you're able to see the screenshot of this ICIC one. Okay,
yes,
good.
yes.
So have you bought it this recently or you are having it earlier?
No, sir. I am having it since 7-8 years.
Okay, so you're using for buying stocks and mutual funds and all, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So
Yes. So there is a 12-month trading cycle. So we are in November. So up to 27th October 23, the contracts are available. So all are getting expired on Friday.
Okay.
Yes. So further, what are the advantages of currency derivatives, currency futures, hedging, speculating, trading leverage, and arbitrage facility? So now we'll understand hedging in detail. So hedging is the biggest and major advantage of currency derivatives, which is being experienced by or initiated by banks, importers, and exporters to protect their funds while taking any import or export of the goods.
Okay.
So now we'll understand some examples of hedging. Suppose ABC is an importer. So on 4th November, ABC Limited wished to book its outward remittance for 27th January. So the payment he is going to pay on 27th of January. So now ABC wants to hedge his amount. On 4th November, futures contract of 27th Jan expiry was trading at 82.87.
Okay.
Which was the last traded price.
Okay.
So total amount is $1 lakh. One contract is of 1,000 numbers. So total 100 contracts ABC is going to initiate.
Okay.
$1 is 82.27. So there is a 3% margin which the broker provides. So 2,48,610 should be in the trading account to purchase this much number of contracts.
Okay.
So 27 January expiry case 1. So assume US dollar has gone to 84.97. 82.87 we have initiated the trade. It has gone to 84.97. So 84.97 minus 82.87, rupee has depreciated against dollar. So there is a benefit of 2,10,000.
Okay.
Profit of. So on the expiry date, margin will get released. Settlement takes place on cash. Importer has to pay 84.97 on 27th January. So net outflow will be 84.97 minus 210. He is going to pay only 82.87 because he has hedged his payment at 82.87.
Okay.
On the other hand, dollar has, I'll say rupee has appreciated and gone to 80.77 levels. So the trade was taken place at 82.87 price. There is a loss of 2 rupees 10 paisa. So because 1 lakh numbers were there, so 2,87,000, 2,10,000 is the net loss.
Okay.
So margin will get released, again the settlement in cash. Importer will pay 80.77 lakhs on 27 January. So balance 210,000 he has already hedged. So hedging using currency futures. So this is an example of an exporter. There's a mistake here. ABC is an exporter.
Okay.
So on
Ritesh, ठीक है. I think one example was good enough to explain that. Unless if you still want to, you can continue. But I'm just okay with that.
Yes,
so you
sir.
can just couple of minutes. You can just wind up, okay? Because we
Sure.
But you're doing a great
So
job.
second one,
I think you have understood the thing so well that you're able to, understand and explain the things absolutely in the right manner. So it's a very good presentation. The best, I would
Thank
say
you,
that out of so far.
Yeah, I'll just wind up in 2 minutes, sir.
Sure.
So the next one is speculating. So since the Forex market is highly liquid, each tick is of 1/4 of a paisa.
Yeah.
So what speculator does, they buy a futures contract, and whenever they find that they are getting some profit, so they immediately come out of that contract.
Yeah.
Taking that profit.
Sure.
So this is speculation. Then trading leverage. Again, the movement in currencies are much smaller compared to the stock market. A tick is a 1/4 of a paisa. So this is where leverage comes into picture, and majority of brokers provide high trading leverage so that investors can take exposure to huge trades with a small initial margin. So initial margin is very less. So we can buy just by paying 3% of margin, a huge number of quantities. And whenever there is a appreciation, we can come out of it and sit on the profit.
Yeah.
Then last one is the arbitrage facility. So what generally traders do, because currency is getting traded at NSE and BSE, both the platforms. So whenever they find a price gap, so what they do, they buy in one exchange and they sell in another exchange just to get the benefit of the difference, short-term price difference.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful.
So that's all from our side, sir.
Okay, very good. Well done.
questions?
No questions at all. You have done a great job. And only thing I would like to ask you that this topic of particular, understanding of this was helpful to you. In your real life, was it something new, or it was
sir.
adding to your, knowledge?
No, it was adding to my knowledge. That because practically, yes, we experience or we do, but theoretically, what exactly these are, how it came into picture. So we got in-depth knowledge when we discussed in group or we discussed with each other.
Okay, that's great. Chalo, thanks very much. So it was on the whole, the presentation was well done, and till date, I think the best presentation. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Now the next group is there.
Yes, sir. Group 2.
Group 2. Okay, but then we will have a 10-minute break. Okay, and then we'll have the group 2. So it is now 14:33 by my watch. So 14:45 we'll start. Okay, is that 2:45? Is that okay? Ashwin?
Yes, sir.
So after this presentation, or we are taking a break right
now? No, we are making a break right now. The 2 have already done. So we'll start at 2:45. Okay, so it's 2:35. So 10 minutes after that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. We can start, Ashwin. This is group number 2, isn't it? Group number 2. Okay. So who are all there in your group? I mean, can you just name them? One is you. Wait a second. I'll write the name. Ashwin. Ashwin Mishra first. Okay. Then second. No, no, no. I'm just writing the names. Okay. That's all. Doctor Sri. Shrisha. Okay. Vikas Kumar. Mukund Kumar. Yeah. Okay. I know. I know. She's. Yeah. Time difference. I got her message also. ठीक है चलो please go ahead. Yeah. No, even I can't hear anything. Yeah. Is she muted or what? Okay, no problems. Just set your thing order, then we'll start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can start. Or if you want to wait, we can wait for a couple of minutes. Okay, okay. Just set, I mean, no worry. You can let me know when you're ready, okay? So maybe we'll start at 3 then, okay? Yeah, I think let the group 4 present and then you can just, I mean, rejoin later on. Okay, don't worry. So we'll start at 3 o'clock. So another 5 minutes break. And then once you're ready, we can start again. Okay. Just send me a message on WhatsApp. Then we'll start on that time. Okay. Okay. दीपक या दीपक अच्छा ठीक है मैं अभी देख लेता हूँ अभी मैं मेरा लेक्चर चल रहा है ऑनलाइन तो आई जस्ट सी एंड देन गेट बैक टू यू अभी 1 1.5 घंटा लगेगा मेरे लेक्चर खत्म होने में सो आई गेट बैक टू यू इफ रिक्वायर्ड ठीक है चलो ओके थैंक यू Okay. Sure, sure. Yeah, definitely. You can just wind up in next 5 minutes. It'll be good because then others will also chip in. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. What's your good name? Yeah. So Vikas, how much more slides are left for you? Quite a lot of them. So just can you present one of the slides and just in sum up a little bit? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No issues. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Vikas. Yeah. Your birthday. Good, good. Great, great. Happy birthday. I mean, Ashwin, from my side also. Okay. Okay, Mukund, just I wanted to ask little, have you all followed all this? I mean, options and everything. Have you understood? I mean, what you're presenting, have you got the feel about it or? Okay, okay. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But only my this thing was that if you have understood what I am speaking, it's very great. I mean, of course, you can always build upon because it's all a very complicated topic otherwise. Okay, it's not expected that a person. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that is good. It actually enhances your knowledge. Of course, this is something which you don't come across, or this is being handled by certain people in the organization. So, and that was a purpose basically that even you're handling logistics or handling some other area, but you should have knowledge about this also because then you will understand somebody else what he's doing, and it overall generates a great knowledge for yourself, and it helps you to grow also in the organization. So that is the purpose because person who has an overall knowledge will tend to grow in the organization much faster than just if you have just one knowledge in the whole of the supply chain or in the whole of the transactions. So that is the basic purpose. So I think it's a good presentation. So I think we can just wind up and move on to the next group. So it was wonderfully done. And I was, Dr. Shrisha has also presented very well. Ashwin, you have done a great job because you have some good experience in your own area. So you have, tried to give some example which you have come across. So it was overall a very good presentation. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Shrisha. नहीं नहीं, screen is visible to me. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, no issues. I'm waiting. Yeah. Are you using an EPC, Surajji, are you using this facility in your organization? EPCG? हाँ, आपके कोई organization में anybody in the group, are you using this EPCG? Have you ever used this EPCG license? Have you obtained from the DGFT? Anyone? No. Okay, okay. You know, when the first time when I joined a company called Grasim Industries owned by Birla, so my first exposure was that I applied for an EPCG license with the DGFT Bhopal, and we imported a big humidifier from Germany. Okay, so we had a export obligation. So I remember this was a scheme which is there from last 20-25 years. Okay, fine. Of course, things might have changed a bit. So Shubham, you are in the process of going for an EPCG license, isn't it? Okay, it's good to know that the scheme still exists because this is my first exposure in an organization towards, the export. I mean, we are importing we are setting up a plant basically in Malanpur, Gwalior. So that time, my first job was to get this EPG license. Okay, go ahead, please. Okay, okay, okay. Absolutely, it's very good. It was very smooth. I had, made the application myself. Those days, we're making application manually. So I got the application form from the export exim book, handbook of procedures, and then I filled up the form myself, on a computer, and then I took out a printout and signed it and put all the enclosures along with it, and then I took a train to Bhopal and went to the GGFT office and filed it personally. And then after maybe I think 3 weeks from them, that time I got a export this thing license, EPG's license. So then we are sent to Bombay, for whenever our shipment came and we got a, we had to pay very less import duty, but we had a good export obligation on us, which was supposed to be completed, I think, in 7 or 8 years' time. So it was a very good experience for me. First time a practical experience in dealing with such kind of a thing with DGFT and all. Okay, go ahead, please. Yeah, Shubham. Okay, so this is a special advance authorization. Okay, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, Shubham, you also wanted to know something more about this. You asked me last time, I remember. So maybe that we will have a chat next time over the phone, or maybe we'll have a meet on a Google Meet and discuss this more in detail. Okay. Sure. Okay. Sure, sure, sure. Definitely. Okay, okay. No problems. Okay. Okay. Mhm. So why do they do that? Why do they reduce 2 rupees? I mean, okay, 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 okay. Small organization. Yeah. ठीक है, good. No, no issues, no, no issues. No, I think अभी काफी अच्छा चला हो गया आपका, तो you can just wind up in next couple of minutes so that next we can have the next presentation also. So you've done a good job. Yeah, yeah, buyer. But then there are certain, anti-dumping laws which are there, I mean, across the world. So, I mean, the other country, I mean, their competitors may file even a case against, if suppose you are selling below cost. Yeah. Okay. Okay. चलो ठीक है. That's wonderful. Are you through with your presentation? ठीक है. So welcome. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I mean, it was a nice presentation. I think Shubham, Deepa, Suraj, Abhishek, and Rohit Rana. So you're all part of this presentation. Good. So now we will have which group we are going to have now? Group Group number 8. So we will have a 10 minutes break and then we'll start now. It's 5:15:45. So 15:50 we'll meet again. Okay. Is that okay? Okay. So 10 minutes break and then we'll start again. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's visible. Yeah. So Arka Sen Gupta. Okay, I'm just writing. Okay, just hold on. I'm writing. Harun is there. Okay. Then Himanshu is there. Okay, Himanshu. Then Mehul. Who's the fifth one? Okay, Tria. Fine. Okay, start. Okay, Harun. Yeah. Okay, Mehul, the time is up to 4:15. Okay, so you have to complete your presentation because there's a couple of more them later on. Okay, just carry on, please. Yeah. Yeah. So there was an RBI intervention basically. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Arka, are you hearing me? Okay, Arka, I'll just ask you one question, okay? You said about PMI, what was the in India's PMI, in the recent past or the last month? Or is it what level is good of the PMI, which is considered, that the economies are doing well? Anyone? I mean, anyone in the group here? What should be the level of PMI? Because PMI is, published every first of the month, okay, for manufacturing and services. So if it is above 50, which means the economies are growing, okay, like we had about 55. Yeah, so October. So this is India is growing, as compared to other. If you look at, other countries like European countries, their PMI is contracting. It's below 50. Okay, fine. So Indian economy is doing it. Okay, Arka, just continue. Yeah. Okay, sorry. It's Tria already. What Tria? Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, thank you. So I think the time is almost over, 2 minutes left. So you just wind up fast. Are you through with your presentation or anything left? Okay, good. So it was a nice presentation. You had talked about, how the exchange rates are determined. Basically, what are the factors which play importance on the exchange rates between the two countries. Okay, so that was fine. So let's move on to the group 9 now. ओके ग्रुप 9 में कौन कौन है योगेश हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर ओके ओके प्लीज स्टार्ट हु इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट फर्स्ट ओके योगेश स्टार्ट या इट इज विजिबल या या वंडरफुल हाँ okay you can just finish it try to finish it in next 5-10 minutes okay and summarize manner so it will be okay for me don't worry about okay yeah you're audible so you can continue I mean if you can just look at it your slide you can continue Okay. Okay. So how many more how many more slides you have got? Okay. Just show me, I mean, those, yeah, yeah. Who is going to good afternoon. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Rajnikant, are you using currency ETFs basically to mitigate the portfolio? I mean, any companies do you come across? Okay, okay, okay. No, no, definitely you're right. I mean, currency ETFs can also be used basically, instead of taking a direct this thing, you can just, take a exposure on these instruments to manage your currency risk. So that's a good learning basically. ठीक है. Very good, Rajni. I mean, can you just, and last is the last slide? Okay, okay, good. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, okay, great. Good. I mean, good job done. Okay. Okay. No, no issues. No issues. Yeah, that's, yeah, good, good. Wonderful. Thank you very so much. So now we are the group one. I mean, are the group one there? Yeah, sure. Who are the people in the group? How many students are there in the group one? Okay. So you have Rishabh, Mohammed Yunus, Sanjeev George. Sanjeev, are you there? Okay, good. I just saw your name on that. You had given some good donation to the cause, basically. Which. So, are you driving? Okay, no issues. No, sure, no issues. Okay, okay. So no issues. You can, you can be there or you cannot be. It's your own, I mean, wish. Basically, if you are busy, you can just be there, or we can even leave. There's no issues. But thank you very much for your. Thanks a lot for your gesture, which you should. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Okay, go ahead. I mean, Rishabh, are you going to present? Okay, very good. So did I cover the cash conversion cycle during my this thing, because I usually cover this topic for my all other students basically. ये मैंने करा तो नहीं ना, मतलब foreign exchange I have not covered. Okay, okay, but I usually, this is one of my favorite topic. Okay, I just cover for all my MBA students in other classes. Okay, go ahead, please. Very good. So please share your slides. It will be a good learning for me also to understand what you people have done. Okay, okay, Okay. Good. Hmm. Can you think about, can you think about any other company which is having a negative cash CCC cycle? Any other company apart from, hmm. Okay, okay. Now, again, for example, a telecom company, basically, a mobile company, which is offering, almost more than 99% to the prepaid customers, okay? So they collect the money upfront and, I mean, would definitely be a negative cash conversion cycle for these companies, which are actually selling in cash and then getting credit on some of the things which they're buying. So that is one. Because I've worked with, telecom, so I know that, it's all 90, more than 98, 99% is prepaid. And earlier, it used to be rather other way around, 80% postpaid and 20% prepaid. In the last 30 years or 25 years of telecom history, everything has changed now. Okay, go ahead, please. How do we improve the CCC? Which companies? Which company? Yeah, yeah, definitely. Who are collecting, the money upfront from their customers, before providing the services. So for them, definitely it will be a negative cash. And even like, like you said, Ola, Uber, so they would be having a good cash conversion cycle, definitely. Okay, okay, yeah, okay, okay, okay. So yeah. Mhm. So when you're talking about Aditya Birla Group, it would be, many companies like Grasim and so many companies in part of it, or just, particularly of a group, how it is calculated? ओके 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 ओके। तो आपको ये पता है कि आपको कहाँ जाके ये देखना पड़ता है कि कहाँ पता चलता है? आई मीन कैन यू सी अ साइट, देयर इज अ साइट वेयर यू कैन यू सी एवरीबॉडीज कैश कन्वर्जन साइकिल, डू यू वांट टू नो दैट? हाँ, it is screener. I mean, go to that ratios tab, and then you will have cash conversion cycle there for any company. हाँ हाँ, I remember because I always this is one of my a topic which I cover mostly in all my this thing. So, the screener may you will get it definitely. Yeah. Okay. So is that there anything further left in this in your presentation? Okay, 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 okay. So it is going up and it is going more, becoming more and more negative in the recent past. So that's good sign for basically that. Yeah, yeah. और दिखाओ किसी और का. I mean, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, 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 okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay, okay. So ये बताओ ये this part of learning, because this was not taught to you in international trade. I mean this is you have learned from your own, or you have done some somewhere you have. I mean, how you got interested in this, or your own company? I mean, huh? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, normally, when you do finance and account, then this is one of the topic which is, covered for, when you're doing basically financial analysis of companies. So this comes one of the topic in that subject. Okay. Or if you're yourself handling basically, in a company, and when I was working in a company like SRF, so we were, I mean, of course, some students are there from SRF, so we used to do all these things basically to understand, where we stand compared to our own, industry within the industry, or the other industry. So we are doing this kind of analysis, and our job was to make our working capital to almost zero, so that everything is getting financed through our liabilities rather than coming from our money is not blocked into our assets. So it's a manufacturing company, but it has followed a kind of a zero credit working capital policy for long in time when I was working. Okay, so ठीक है, अच्छा है, very good, wonderful. Though it was not part of anything export import, but it was very good. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so that's the end of the day. I mean, now everybody's through. Only I think one presentation is left. So those people who want to do in the next week. So it's okay for me. So thank you all. Thank you so much. अभी है कोई बचा है? अच्छा ठीक है, ग्रुप 4. ओके, सो प्लीज कंटिन्यू. सो इसको आप जल्दी खत्म कर लो आज. ओके ओके, डू दैट. सो ग्रुप 4 में क्या क्या कौन कौन है? So we have Manish, then we have Lokesh, then we have Krishna. Okay, you can start. Mohit and Priyank Jain. Okay, 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 okay. So within 10 minutes, if we can cover, it'll be very good. Don't worry about, I'll be looking at your slides, so you don't have to worry about, you can just briefly cover it. Okay. Priyank. Mm. Okay, thanks. Thanks a lot. I mean, it was a great presentation. I mean, who was the last one who was presenting? Priyank, I mean, you explained those examples beautifully, and it was a really pleasant hearing you. And it was a great presentation. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, so then